You Are Jerks, Sister Wives. The conflict between Meri Brown and Janelle and Christine prior to Robin's arrival. Meri Brown has consistently exhibited significant differences from her sister wives, Janelle and Christine Brown, which may explain their persistent discord. Meri wed her ex-husband, Cody Brown, in 1990, and a year later, they opted to engage in polygamy. Ultimately, Janelle and Christine became part of the Brown family. Throughout the years, Meri assumed the role of matriarch, nurturing her child with Cody while also assisting in the upbringing of his other children with Janelle and Christine. In 2010, Meri permitted Cody to introduce another wife, Robin Brown, into their household, therefore enlarging their family. Meri maintained an amicable relationship with Cody until Robin's arrival in 2010. Robin's modest and reticent demeanor endeared her to Cody, leading to his estrangement from Meri and the emergence of bias towards Robin. Cody ultimately divorced Meri to officially wed Robin, intending to adopt her 3 children from a prior relationship. Observing Cody's favoritism towards Robin, Christine and Janelle terminated their spiritual unions with him. Their activities motivated Meri to emulate them in early 2023, prompting her to depart from Cody and advance in her life. Recently, Meri participated in an interview with Woolley on Lesbian Speaking, where she disclosed the reasons for her distinctiveness compared to other sister wives. She stated that Janelle and Christine were disturbed by her usage of makeup. Meri remembered Janelle and Christine advising her against applying cosmetics and styling her hair, asserting that it would be more liberating. She acknowledged adhering to their counsel until unanticipated visitors encountered her without makeup, resulting in her embarrassment. She stated, "I am fine. Janelle and Christine, you are insufferable. I will never do this again." In season 19 of Sister Wives, Christine remarked to her new husband, David Woolley, that Cody held Robin in high regard during their camping excursions due to her consistent companionship and application of makeup. She remarked, "Cody would sit there and extol their appearance, while we had been laboring over the food and tidying the campsite." Janelle recounted a comparable incident when her son, Hunter Brown, became frustrated that Robin's makeup regimen was impeding their camping itinerary. During the interview, Meri articulated her views on Robin's decision to prioritize her makeup application during their camping excursion. She emphasized that each family member possessed distinct interests, including Janelle's enthusiasm for camping and Christine's fervor for cooking. Meri and Robin, however, prioritized the application of makeup. She noted that Janelle and Christine were early risers, however Robin preferred to stay up late and sleep in, resulting in a postponement of their plans due to her later makeup routine. Meri's reminiscence of the past suggested that she was advocating for Robin. Meri had purportedly been aggrieved by Cody and Robin multiple times throughout the years. Notwithstanding this, she is alleged to continue safeguarding them and to regard Robin as a friend. Nonetheless, the latest airing of Sister Wives Season 19 Tell All had some intriguing revelations. The show debuted in 2010, intending to portray a functional polygamist family. Rather, it documented the family's decline. 3 of Cody's 4 wives departed in 2021, resulting in the disintegration of the Brown family. The dysfunction was evident throughout the tell-all. At his zenith, Cody had 4 women and 18 children. A trio of spouses is absent, and he maintains minimal communication with numerous adult offspring. In contrast to previous seasons where reunions featured Cody and his spouses together, the Sister Wives Season 19 Tell All conducted individual interviews with them. Continue reading for 7 significant disclosures. Christine was forthright with host Sukanya Suki Krishnan on the Sister Wives Season 19 Tell All special. Christine acknowledged the deficiency of closeness in her marriage with Cody. For Christine, engaging in a sexual relationship with a caring partner was essential, and Cody was unable to fulfill her requirements. Initially, Christine perceived the situation positively. However, over time, the fervor diminished. The Sister Wives Season 19 actress contends that conditions deteriorated following Cody's marriage to his 4th wife, Robin Brown. Upon observing Cody's affection for Robin, Christine recognized a deficiency in their marriage. She perceived that Cody was failing to fulfill her additional requirements, resulting in a lack of complete satisfaction in their intimacy. "We utilized one another," Christine stated, describing her sexual encounters with him as vacuous. The Brown family encountered ongoing financial challenges over the years, notwithstanding their reality TV earnings from participating in Sister Wives. Janelle alleged that Cody mismanaged finances. She asserted that he and Robin favored extravagant expenditures, including expensive automobiles and a $1.6 million residence, over shared objectives. The Brown family encountered persistent financial challenges, and during the Sister Wives Season 19 Tell-All special, Cody attributed a significant portion of their monetary issues to Janelle Brown. Janelle, who departed from Cody in 2022 after 29 years of matrimony, formerly managed the family's bookkeeping. According to the other former spouses, Cody led them to believe that Janelle was responsible for the family's financial decisions. Janelle asserts that she was merely handling the accounting. In Season 19 of Sister Wives, Cody Brown abruptly proposed a guy's trip with David, despite their previous conflicts. Cody asserted his enjoyment of David's company and suggested a road trip to cultivate friendly relations. During the tell-all, Christine and David were taken aback by the proposal, but did not outright reject it. Cody and Christine have 6 children together, making it beneficial for them to maintain a cordial relationship. In the recent Tell-All program, Janelle candidly discussed the conclusion of her marriage. At one juncture, the Sister Wives Season 19 star articulated her hypothesis that Cody embraced a villainous persona to safeguard Robin Brown. She asserted that he feigned greater cruelty than he had ever exhibited to divert attention from Robin. Janelle was essentially contending that Cody was exerting all efforts to safeguard his favored wife. Cody long maintained that Robin was his preferred partner, but he ultimately conceded his bias. The Sister Wives Season 19 participant failed to substantiate her hypothesis regarding Cody's feigned malevolence, labeling it the gospel according to Janelle. During the relocation of Mary from Arizona to Utah in Sister Wives Season 19, Cody and Mary experienced a flirtatious interaction, which was discussed in the Sister Wives Season 19 Tell-All special. While loading belongings into a moving truck, Mary collided with Cody. She remarked, "It was the closest I've been to him in years." In a subsequent one-on-one interview during the Sister Wives Season 19 Tell-All, Cody characterized the encounter as in nature and voiced apprehensions about it potentially being disrespectful to Robin. Cody additionally stated that he and Mary experienced considerable enjoyment that day. He expressed a desire that she had exhibited such behavior during their marriage. In the Sister Wives Season 19 Tell-All special, Sakanya inquired of Janelle whether she could ever establish a friendship with Cody and Robin. The single mother explicitly stated her disinterest in engaging in any form of relationship with Cody or Robin. She clarified that while she could maintain a cordial demeanor with Cody, she had no desire to spend time with either him or Robin. To clarify, Janelle stated, "I simply do not like them." Although Janelle does not wish to maintain a friendship with Cody and Robin, she has not severed ties with the entire Brown family. Following her separation from Cody, Janelle and Christine have strengthened their bond. Christine and her new spouse, David Woolley, assisted Janelle in relocating to North Carolina, and they have also vacationed together. Despite their geographical distance, Janelle and Christine have relied on one another for emotional support. In the Sister Wives Season 19 Tell-All, it was disclosed that Cody frequently designates Mary as his favorite ex-wife, which displeased his other ex-spouses, Janelle and Christine. The remark emerged during a poignant moment when Cody assisted Mary in relocating to Utah. Janelle perceived the moniker as undermining her personal history with Cody. Christine, now contentedly remarried to David Woolley, rejected it as Cody's endeavor to rewrite history. Cody's relationship with Mary is stable, while his ties with Janelle and Christine continue to be difficult following Sister Wives Season 19. Janelle resides in North Carolina, deliberately avoiding interaction with Cody and Robin. During the June 2025 Tell-All, she referred to Cody as a failure in plural marriage. Christine, who departed in 2021, maintains no direct communication with her former spouse. Nonetheless, the Utah sky extended vast and unobstructed as Christine navigated the serpentine mountain roads beyond Salt Lake City. Her heart raced, not from terror, but from a thrill she had not had in years. She had recently executed the documents for the ideal place. A historic winery transformed into an event venue, offering panoramic valley views and a rustic allure reminiscent of home. This was not merely an ordinary venue. This was the location for her wedding. A fresh start with David, distant from the emotional complexities of her previous relationship with Cody Brown. In Flagstaff, Cody sat rigidly on the edge of Robin's meticulously arranged living room couch. The cameras of TLC were positioned nearby. He was engaging in another confessional, a task he had executed with finesse. However, recently his narratives have been inconsistent. When Christine initially informed me about David, I felt pleased for her, he stated monotonously, casting a glance at the off-screen producer. I have consistently endorsed her autonomy. A clip appeared shortly thereafter featuring Cody, weeks prior, with a harsh voice and narrowed eyes, stating, "She's rushing into something. It pertains to ego rather than affection." Christine's audacious advancement had unsettled something within him. He had always believed he possessed a particular influence over the spouses, including those who had departed. However, Christine was not only progressing, she was commemorating it, in a public manner, with joy. And individuals were vociferously supporting her. Concurrently, Janelle found herself in a predicament. That morning, she accompanied Christine on a venue tour, and her heart was conflicted. The wooden arch that overlooked the vineyards was magnificent. Christine had already envisioned the floral arrangements, her deep emerald gown, and the moment her daughters would escort her down the aisle. "I am exceedingly proud of you," Janelle murmured. However, subsequently, during her own confession, her voice wavered. "It is a bittersweet experience. I remained with Cody for an extended while, believing the family could function effectively. Christine departed. She is the one who attains the happy ending." In Flagstaff, the narrative Cody articulated continually evolved. He now asserted that Christine had departed abruptly. Her lack of effort. The family had not been afforded a just opportunity. However, the fans were more informed. His other spouses did as well. Robin, consistently sentimental, endeavored to assist him. He is merely in pain. He observes the disintegration of the family he constructed, fragment by fragment. However, even she could not overlook the expanding fissures. Her proposal for Cody to consult a therapist was met with silence. Subsequently, the true twist emerged. Christine extended invitations to all for the wedding. She dispatched handwritten invites, one of which was addressed to Cody and Robin. It was an act of elegance, possibly a resolution. Cody opened the envelope, perused the refined script, and derisively remarked, "I refuse to witness my ex-wife wed an unfamiliar man in a vineyard while being filmed." However, internally, something pricked. Not solely the loss, the insignificance. He was no longer the focal point. As Christine stood in the vineyard that evening, observing the sun descend below the hills, she inhaled the crisp air. Her daughters chuckled in proximity. David served cups of sparkling cider. Janelle messaged her, "You accomplished it. You truly accomplished it." And she had. Christine had not merely located a venue, she had discovered her voice, her strength, her happiness. Meanwhile, in Flagstaff, Cody revised the narrative of his history, however the reality was already revealed. Christine was embarking on her new chapter, and this time, she was not reflecting on the past. Nonetheless, the atmosphere in Flagstaff was invigorating, yet within Cody Brown's household, tensions simmered ominously. Season 19 of Sister Wives had already laid bare emotional vulnerabilities and rekindled past grievances, but Episode 4 marked a pivotal moment when Robin could no longer remain reticent. After enduring months of familial disintegration, Christine's departure, Janelle's emotional withdrawal, and Mary's pursuit of her own path, Robin felt the mounting pressure. Previously regarded as the favorite wife, she now experienced isolation within a precarious marital structure. Standing in her Flagstaff kitchen, a steaming mug of chamomile tea in hand, Robin confronted Cody, who was preoccupied with his phone, appearing detached. You cannot continue to disregard the rest of us, Cody, Robin asserted gently yet resolutely. We're still a family, or what remains of one, and you're allowing it all to disintegrate. Cody glanced up, his expression vacant. I am weary of conflict. They have all made their decisions. Robin's voice trembled with suppressed passion. What about us? What about the dream we promised our children? Of unity, faith, and enduring families? Cody groaned. They no longer wish to be involved, Robin. I do, she exclaimed. However, I require more than mere silence. I need you to advocate for this family. Resolute in her intent to assert authority, Robin initiated contact with Mary and Janelle. She orchestrated a family discussion at her residence, disguised as a birthday celebration for one of the smaller children. Surrounded by balloons, cake, and uncomfortable grins, the remaining adults congregated around the kitchen island. Robin was direct. I summoned you both because I wish for us to cease the pretense of being unconnected, spiritually, emotionally, through our children. We owe them a genuine endeavor. Mary's gaze intensified. After all these years, now you seek unity? Janelle crossed her arms. Robin, although your intentions may be commendable, you cannot manipulate us into reinstating beliefs we have abandoned. Robin's voice diminished to a whisper. I'm not requesting you to resolve everything. I'm imploring you to prevent its total demise. Following the disastrous dinner, Cody confronted Robin. I did not consent to this. You are attempting to rectify something that is irreparably damaged. Robin approached, tears welling in her eyes. I am endeavoring to preserve you. For if we forfeit this family, what remains of the man I wed? Cody was rendered speechless. For the first time, he perceived not the assured, composed Robin he had relied upon for years, but a woman disintegrating under the burden of their collective grief. The following day, each of the wives, including Christine in Utah, received a letter penned in Robin's meticulous handwriting. I recognize that I have been perceived as the divisive element, the favored one. However, I have always believed in our union. I continue to do so. I am not seeking a return to the past. I am advocating for a future in which we can coexist in the same space without animosity. For our children. For the commitments we once made. For tranquility. Christine, perusing it during her morning coffee, murmured, It is too late, is it not? However, her hand remained on the paper longer than anticipated. By the conclusion of episode 4, Robin was positioned on the back porch, seeing her children at play. Cody approached her, placing his palm atop hers. They may not return, he stated. They may not, she responded. However, we made an effort. Cody gazed at the descending sun, its golden rays illuminating their fragmented reality. Perhaps attempting is all that remains. I have been labeled manipulative, dramatic, and even dominating. However, none of that is pertinent at this moment. What is significant is that I recall our identity when we had faith in a purpose beyond ourselves. I am not prepared to let that memory to diminish. Not without resistance.